is David Soo. I'm the regional coordinator for the Mid-Atlantic region with the Academy. I've been working with it since I think about 2006, so I've been around for a couple of years. And I'm currently also a PhD student at the University of Pennsylvania studying education. I did my master's in education as well, and my undergraduate was in communications. So I was just going to talk a little bit about the process of getting into graduate school. There's a couple of tips that I had. It's nothing really all that earth-shattering. Like, I think pretty much everyone knows, what you're supposed to do. But I think maybe it's sometimes helpful just to hear it again. I mean, obviously, you need to do well in school, so study hard. Do well. It's something that I wasn't necessarily thinking about at the early part of my undergraduate years, so I wasn't necessarily getting the best grades that I could have. So I wish that someone had sort of said that to me early on. Hey, if you want to go to graduate school, you're going to have done well. So that's one thing. Obviously, you have to take the standardized tests, whether it's the GRE or the LSAT or whatever it is. So study hard for those. Take all the practice tests you can. You can take one of those Kaplan classes or something like that. I don't really think that they teach you anything. There's no secrets. There's no magic they have. I think the benefit is they help you. They motivate you a little bit to do the work. But if you're disciplined enough to get the book and study the techniques that they have in there, you should be fine. I'll say do the vocab flashcards. They're really helpful. There were a couple words that I saw on my GRE that I would not have known except that I had studied the vocab. So definitely recommend that. In addition, I would say that it's really important to build relationships while you're in college. Certainly with your professors, you're going to need at least one, maybe two letters of recommendation from an academic person. So if you can really get to know your professors, that's really important. And I know people say that a lot, but go in for office hours, go talk to the professor after class, either about something in the class or if it's just something about their area of interest. Professors, they're really busy. They're doing a ton of things, but they have time for students. And I think that, especially if you show interest in their subject area, they definitely respond well to that. And related to that, if you're going to be going to graduate school, you should really be passionate about the area, especially in a PhD program. You're going to spend 4 or 5 years, maybe longer, in the area, and it shouldn't be something you're just doing as a means to an end. You should really, like the area that you're studying. So I'd say, some people want to go right out of college, go into graduate school or go into a PhD program. Maybe that's good, or maybe take some time and work first and, make sure that you really do like the area that you're going to be going into. For me, it sort of happened serendipitously. I knew I wanted to work at a university, and I didn't ever expect that I'd need a graduate degree, but I said, I guess I'll get a master's. I was sort of convinced into it, and so I would say almost stumbled into it. And then I found out that I really did love it a lot, and that's what set me on the PhD track, because it was just something that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to continue in the career, and I thought that there was plenty more to learn.